unpacking the cost of living crisis's new, more complex phase. For years, we felt the squeeze of rising prices on everything from groceries to gasoline. We learned to budget, to cut back, to adapt. But just when you thought you understood the cost of living crisis, it has quietly morphed into something far more intricate and pervasive. The old rules of thumb for managing your finances no longer apply. The economic landscape has fundamentally shifted. If you're not aware of this new phase, you risk being blindsided by pressures that seem to come from nowhere, threatening your savings and long-term financial security. Today, we pull back the curtain to reveal the hidden forces now driving up your expenses. We'll go beyond the headlines about inflation to explore the complex web of global supply chains, corporate strategies, and shifting government policies that are reshaping our economic reality. Understanding these dynamics is the first step to protecting your financial stability. Here's what we'll cover. We'll trace the journey of costs from international ports to your local supermarket. We'll examine the role of shrinkflation and greedflation in your weekly shop. And we'll explore how second-order effects like rising insurance premiums and service fees are creating a new wave of financial strain. To navigate where we're going, we must first understand how we got here. Let's start at the beginning. The first phase was clear. Inflation surged. Energy shocks hit households. Supply chain breakdowns drove prices higher. These forces created the cost of living crisis everyone talked about, but that was only the beginning. The crisis has entered a new phase. High interest rates are no longer temporary. Wage growth is slowing. Debt is piling up. What once looked like short-term shocks are now long-term pressures reshaping how people live worldwide. This is not one country's problem. From Europe to Asia to the Americas, millions face the same squeeze. The crisis is now global, cutting across borders and classes. It's no longer only about grocery bills. Housing costs are rising. Healthcare expenses are straining families. Education is becoming harder to afford. Everyday life is being reshaped by forces few people can control. In our interconnected world, the link between global finance and household budgets has never been tighter. Decisions by central banks send immediate shockwaves through our personal economies, making abstract policies feel intensely personal. Take interest rates. When major economies raise them, borrowing costs increase globally. This translates to higher mortgage payments, steeper credit card debt, and rising rents as landlords pass on their own increased costs. This financial pressure is a key driver of the modern cost of living crisis. The squeeze isn't just on debt. It's felt at the grocery store, the gas pump, and in every utility bill. What happens in high finance rooms directly determines what sits on your table. Understanding this connection is the first step toward building financial resilience. Not everyone is hit equally. Young workers struggle to find affordable housing. Retirees face shrinking savings. Middle-income households are carrying higher debts. The burden is uneven, but the pressure is shared. Let's be clear. This isn't a temporary downturn. The economic pressures we're feeling won't fade quickly. We are witnessing a fundamental shift. This new reality reshapes the fabric of our lives. Every major decision, from buying a home and starting a family to choosing a career or planning for retirement, is viewed through a different lens. The old rules may no longer apply. Recognizing this profound change is the essential first step toward adapting your strategies and protecting your financial future. Stay informed, stay prepared. Subscribe for more insights into how the global economy is reshaping daily life.